Klaus.
It's my favorite movie.
It makes you want to cry every type of cry.
Oh yeah,
Tears
happy,
of joy, sad cry. I don't know.
Feel bad for that guy. Some
Angry
crying.
cry. Can't really get angry cry in this one, but boy, I love this movie.
Jesper, why are you leaving?
Oh, with the little girl?
I'm just thinking
That's
about the
Zach
time
cry.
you could angry cry. Man, me and Zach are wearing some holiday sweaters and whatnot, and I brought a box of Christmas gear over here, and he put on.
I grabbed the first ugly sweater I
He
see.
grabbed his ugly sweater, and I wasn't paying attention to him putting it on, and he puts it on, and he goes, "Well, I don't like this." And I looked up, and it's like an ugly sweater dress.
Yeah, I
where
got
the
like shoulder
shoulders are
pads
cut
on or
off.
like whatever.
Oh man, it's hourglass shaped.
Yeah, I wish I could have rocked it. I'm not there yet, man. I didn't rate this movie, but heck, I mean,
Did I come up with one?
I got it.
Oh, I didn't give it a plot summary.
Oh. Well, I have a rating now. I don't know what you're going to do about your plot summary.
Oh,
you're going to
I
have to
can
go top of the
summarize.
dome.
You go first.
On my
When
plot
we
summary?
get there. When we get there.
Okay, cool.
You know
cool,
what I was
cool.
thinking about the other day? How many pods have we done since?
This is our 80th pod.
Are you sure?
I mean, that's what I have.
That wasn't the question. Yeah, I feel like every so often you skip one.
Yeah, I get a little overzealous.
My question was going to be, how many pods have we done since
1 a week?
we went to vacation?
Oh. Probably a decent amount. I think
This is
we did about
79, by the way.
79? No, I'll fix it next week.
Yeah, I always check the last episode before I post.
Nice, smart.
We've done one since vacation, right?
Done one since... Oh, you're talking about like over Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think John Wick was after.
Yeah, we did John Wick after. Maybe even One Piece, but no, I don't think so.
Anyways,
Why?
I was just thinking the other day about you playing Fortnite and what a magical moment that was.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm convinced every one of those guys I beat were bots, but I'll tell you, it brought back a sense of what Fortnite used to be.
It sure felt good to watch.
I know.
So we were like...
I can't believe I threw it. Dad was watching me. Everybody was watching me.
It
Taylor.
honestly was too good for Dad to see. Like, you needed to start off with like 4 bad rounds so Dad could be like, oof.
This is tough.
Because this was my dad's first time ever watching Fortnite.
I know.
And Zach logs on vacation because we brought an Xbox and we hadn't played Fortnite in... I mean, I haven't
Years.
played in like a year, at least.
Oh, you haven't played in more than that.
Okay, years.
Yeah.
And so Zach just hops on and he
Dominates
just
the field.
I think he probably had 8 bodies.
I think I had 8 kills, and then
Zach's riding around down to like 4, I think. And he's
flew too high to too close to the Icarus.
Yeah, he
My
definitely
wax
Icarus
wings
himself.
melted because boy, I
He
fell to my death.
flew one of those snowboards, ramped a cliff, and died by his own hand.
Jumped off, fell to my death. The second I jumped off, I knew what had happened. But you know, I was thinking about with this movie. I've seen this movie about 3 times, and I never really registered the fact that the dude on the boat is Norm Macdonald.
But R.I.P. Ferryman.
I think this is his last movie that he voice acted for.
Yeah.
He did some TV shows afterwards, I think.
Do you know who Klaus is?
Klaus is the Omni-Man.
Crazy. The
Yeah,
nicest
J. Jonah
man and the
Jameson.
worst man in the world.
Yeah, what an actor.
Yeah.
You know he got yoked for Omni-Man?
What do you mean you got yoked for Omni-Man?
I mean, he's like 65 years old, and he was like, he
his
looked
name's
like Hugh
J.K.
Jackman
Simmons.
in
Why
Logan.
did he get yoked?
I don't know. It's a voice
It was a
actor, but he
cartoon.
got shredded.
He said, I did this for Omni-Man.
I don't know, but it was around the same time.
I bet he just.
I think he wanted
he's
to be
always
more
been
in
kinda-
character.
I think he's been in good shape.
I think he needed to find that alpha in him, and he had to go lift to find it.
Have you seen Whiplash?
Whiplash. No.
He's like a band constructor, and apparently he's douche.
I've
but
seen clips.
Heard it's really good.
Yeah,
It's on the top 100.
It's the Top Gun kid.
Yeah.
Mike.
Miles Teller.
There you go. And then he gets in a car accident, and then he's like, have you not seen Whiplash?
I don't know what happens, but I think did you just ruin it?
I've seen clips.
Is the car accident the big thing?
No, it's not severe.
Is it like the big thing that happens?
I've never seen the movie. I've just seen clips.
It's in the top 100.
Oh, I
think
ruin
we need
stuff
to
like
be.
that.
Obviously, we went Christmas with this month,
Yeah.
but I think we need to do a top 100 once a month.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe even pound out a couple.
Yeah, I want to get to the anime series for Dad because I think watching an anime movie with Dad would be funny.
Citizen Kane will be nice to watch.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I've heard references. I don't even know what it's about.
Do you know the word?
Citizen Kane?
No, there's a word that they always say, and I think maybe it's like a spoiler.
Something bud?
Rosebud.
Rosebud.
I don't know what it means. But it might be a spoiler.
From like The Office.
Yeah.
I've grown accustomed not to care about spoilers.
Yeah, I mean, you'll forget them anyway.
I'll watch clips of shows like on TikTok or something. I'll be like, oh, that looks interesting. And then I'll get there and I'll be like, oh, yeah, you're going to die. This is, everything's coming together with this right now. Right. Let's get into the intro.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night, ain't no doubt. We about to watch one movie night. Turn it on, gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching.
Got to keep on watching, and that we do, folks.
You know what's funny that I just thought about?
Huh.
The whole thing with I have this Stream Deck and it helps me switch from scene to scene.
Yeah.
But we always stay quiet during the intro because we don't want it to switch to us.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me to press the button. You could just wait for the song to end and then say, got to keep on.
I always wondered why you push the button.
Why
the
didn't you
song
say anything,
fades
idiot?
out. I'm always like, why does that... Well, you just operate, man.
I get eager.
You're the audio guy. I trust you. But I did always... And I'm always scared to...
Oh, yeah.
Test your...
I'll bite your head off. You catch me on the wrong day.
Yeah.
Today,
like, for
man,
instance,
I felt bad. Hey, Dad, I'm sorry. But today...
About the car?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so first of all...
Dude, I would just let you die and I'd be like, I'll find out when I find out because I'm too scared to ask.
Oh, my God.
Don't ask Zach if he's okay.
They called me. I'm like cooking my dinner. I'm in the mix of it. It's all coming together. 3-course meal right in this instant.
What'd you make?
Oh, I made pork loins, 2 pork loins, and then I had some tortillas, and I put some lettuce on there, and I ate 3 of those.
Hopefully not pork belly.
No, I gotta redeem that. Jeez, that was right around Christmas time too. That made me lose my spirit for cooking for a minute.
That skin was tough.
I'm a relatively good cook.
It was a valiant effort.
I think the pork belly was too big. I needed to cut it in half and do the same process, but with smaller pork belly. Because I kept trying to get the crunch that I wanted, and then everything underneath the crunch was just disastrous.
There was no crunch. It was like
there were some bubbles on there.
It was like if you bit into a brick.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah, if you can chew it up, there's crunch.
I didn't even eat it. John tried some, but I was so mad at the...
Yeah, it's good.
I bought 5 pounds of pork belly, ate 0 pounds of it, threw away. It was probably like $80 wasted.
Yeah, but it was expensive.
But you don't give up.
Okay, what'd you do to Dad when he called?
Oh, well, I was just like, dude, I'm not dead. I'm busy. And he said, okay, sorry. And I was like, sorry. And then
there was a car accident. To be
10 hours ago.
Yeah, that part was funny.
6 a.m.
But we did get... they saw like a news story that there was a car accident. And to be fair, it was on your road, and it's a small road.
Yeah.
And it's windy.
Yeah, I could see.
But I like how they sent where you were on the maps, and it was like clearly at home. But since that was also on Ridley Road, they freaked. And I was like, well, where could he have been?
Living room.
Where could he have been?
I just wish that the siblings, because I already have to deal with this with Addie and Caitlin sometimes. They'll be like, there was a car accident in LJ. Are you in LJ right now? And I'm like...
Addie does do that.
I know. I'm like, Addie, what are you talking about?
There's a car accident on 85. Everyone check in. I'm like, 2 million people go down there a day.
Yeah, but let's not...
Yeah, true.
Let's not risk it, but geez. I mean, I'm like, what are you talking about, Addie?
I mean, what are you going to do if I was in that accident anyway?
The first thing I would do is, if I got in that accident, I would text everybody in the family and say, this one was me. I'm fine.
I know you guys are going to see the news. Yep.
That one was it.
I'm in there.
You guys finally caught me in the act.
Yeah, I'm the one on fire.
Yeah, and it was like 3 people, mild injuries, and then Addie was like, "Well, maybe if you didn't have a motorcycle, I wouldn't worry as much."
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she sent that in the family group message.
I missed that one.
Joke's on her. Now she reminded me I have a motorcycle.
Haven't driven that in a while. Got too scared.
I gotta hop back on. But yeah.
Man, I came by here the other day and I already texted you about it, but those motorcycle guys,
Dude, it was loud in my house.
you gotta join.
Yeah.
They were so badass.
Hey guys, keep up. No, I mean, slow down.
Yeah.
They were going 80 miles per hour up that
They were
road.
flying. They were all popping wheelies.
Oh,
They came
really?
around that stop sign. They were just like 20 of them, like.
That's the kind of people that give us motorcyclists a bad name.
Yeah.
All I want to do is ride.
I just want to go smooth 50, wind blowing.
Once
in the
I hit
hair,
50, bro, I don't know if it's
through
the
my
bike.
helmet.
I've hit 50 miles per hour on that Grom before. Scary stuff. Like, I don't see myself wanting to go much more than 50 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Windy day. I don't
But you
understand how
haven't
people do
ridden
it.
that thing in a long time.
No. I mean, I didn't get my license, which held me up, but I'm limited to like
But
my
you do
surroundings.
have your license?
No.
Yeah.
So until I get that, and then we already talked about like the only road that we have. What is that main road that parallels the train track?
29.
29. I was like, yeah, if anything, I would like go to your house, or I'd go to like the Publix down the road, bring a backpack, and get some groceries. And Dad was like, "You do not go on 29." I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm limited. It's practically a dirt bike. I talked to Vince and I said, "Hey man, you know, I don't know if this motorcycle thing is for me. I might sell it back to you for like $1,000 cheaper." And he said, "I don't have any room for that in my garage. You should keep it." And I said, "All right." So I have a motorcycle now. I have a really nice garage ornament.
Yeah, it's really cool looking.
Yeah, it looks sick. And
It's
my
really
garage
good.
is already pimped out, so it really adds to the...
You ride that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I cranked the engine one time when I was in the garage and we were hanging out in there, and boy, that was a mistake.
Oh, really?
All right, Klaus.
Yeah, you want to give a rating?
All right, yep, on 3.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 9.2.
Oh, okay, 9.0. I'm happy with that.
9.0.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think
Boy.
it's in the 9s. It's my
I think it's my favorite Christmas movie of all time. What?
And you don't think there's a single Christmas movie in the 9s?
Huh?
So you don't think a single Christmas movie cracks
Elf?
the 9s? You just said that this was your favorite movie.
True,
Christmas
but I
movie.
didn't have time to think about this. I'm glad we're at a 9.0.
Yeah, because we're
Elf
watching
might
Elf.
be like an 8.9 now.
Don't douche it because of this.
Yeah, I messed up.
Don't douche it. I don't know.
Yeah.
9's a great rating. I mean, 9.2 probably is a little... I think it's in the 9s. I think
Yeah.
this movie's great. It's one of my favorite things to look forward to at Christmas.
It makes me just feel again, man.
I said, Taylor, we're watching Klaus in 3 days. Get me eggnog, put on your Christmas pajamas.
yeah.
It's big. It's a big event.
Man, I said, so I had to watch it today, and I was like, all right, well, I want to do the podcast a little bit early. So I'm just going to watch it and then like go through my notes and maybe think of some games while Klaus is on.
Yeah.
And then right when that movie comes on, bro, I'm just hooked on the screen. like I couldn't think about anything besides just Klaus and Good Tidings, you know? What a great movie.
We hate on Netflix originals, but they got animated movies on lock.
What are some other ones?
Imagine Dragon.
love that one.
What is that thing?
Wishing Dragon.
Wish Dragon.
Wish Dragon.
Imagine Dragons.
I think I told you about that one. I said, this one's pretty fire.
Yeah, there was like 3 things around the same time, and you're like, this one on Netflix is better than both of them.
Yeah, it was like
Raya.
that. Raya, Wish Dragon, and then some other
Luca,
one.
I think.
Yeah, well, Luca was a
What would
bust.
you put those in order?
Wish Dragon, Raya, Luca.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Easy.
it's not tough. I mean,
Wish Dragon, Sea Beast.
Sea Beast. Sea Beast was good.
Yeah, Sea Beast is
I
good.
didn't love it.
Oh, have you seen Leo yet?
Oh, I turned it on. That's the one where Adam Sandler's a chameleon, right?
Yeah.
So on weekends, that was a weekend movie for me, and usually I'm doing something during it.
Mm-hmm.
But I sat down and watched like the first 10 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, this is a movie for kids."
Is it?
Yeah, like animated movies, people, you
You might be
you can
surprised.
say whatever the hell you want, but animated movies are for adults as well. Because Klaus, banger. I mean, there's some movies. Which
I don't
Dragon?
think a kid will enjoy that as much as an adult.
We're the Millers? No, that's not right. Meet the Millers versus the Machines. That's it.
That's a Netflix one too.
Yeah. Fantastic
So they
movies.
have Adam Sandler and Bill Burr, and it's more
That's a
directed towards
kids
kids.
movie. Yeah. It's like, you know those shows that you hate where it's like kids texting and they're like, oh, blah, 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 and it's just got like text threads and stuff and they're all chatting.
Yeah.
was
You
like
mean when
that.
they show their text on Bubbles?
Yeah.
Hate
I
that.
hate that.
You know what I
Like,
hate?
just-
It's probably
just
the
cut
oldest
that
I've
all
ever
out.
felt. I hate the word Riz.
Riz.
Hate it.
Yeah. There's a lot of words like, what's a word that... I don't even know. I mean, most of the terms today, I'm like, I will never say that in my whole entire life.
Yeah.
Because I know if I say it, I'm at the age now
Are
where
you
like
a millennial?
I think I'm like I'm right in the cusp of Gen Z millennial.
Which
No
one
really
do you want
knows.
to claim?
Gen Z.
Do you want to be a Z?
I don't. Millennial seems like 30-year-olds.
I don't know. But you're pretty close.
I'm right. I'm Jillennial. I don't claim either. I take half from each.
It's
I work hard
Zillennial, I think.
and I'm still trendy. I don't know what it means, but
I don't know, man. You got a job. You're like a full-grown adult.
thank God, right?
Think you
It's
might
about
be-
damn time.
If you were in Gen Z, you want to have a job.
You think?
That's kind of their whole shtick.
Well, a year above me, I don't know where the cutoff is, but a year above me is Gen Z, and I know a lot of people who are Gen Z.
Below
technically.
you. Younger than-
97.
Yeah.
So 97, I know a lot of people that are 97s that have jobs.
I
Hunt?
think that.
Hunt should be a Gen Z.
Oh, Hunt is a total millennial.
Yeah, so there's Gen Z that give off millennial vibes. There you go.
All right.
Well, the late 90s kids that were born in that cusp are they're just different breeds, man. You can't stop us. 96 to 99.
Oh, yeah?
We just do what we want.
All right. Read your plot summary.
All right. Klaus is a story about how Santa Claus came out of depression and became the jolly old Saint Nick that we know and love. After losing his family, Klaus is ready for his time on Earth to be over. He is counting his days while building millions of birdhouses to keep the memory of his deceased wife alive, until a postman came into town and flipped his world upside down. They begin spreading cheer, and gradually, you know what? I only wrote about 3/4 of a plot summary.
And what's funny is I would have gone.
Spreading cheer and gradually bring life back to a dreary town. At the end of the movie, Klaus believes he will be reunited with his beloved, but has to spend an eternity giving out gifts in the North Pole.
Oh, that's funny. You did the plot summary on the band Klaus. I would have totally done mine had I done it on Jesper.
Jesper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesper Johansson is a silver spoon, snot-nosed brat, and son of the Postmaster General. He doesn't do any work because he's a Gen Z chotch, and so his dad sends him to Smearensburg, where he must deliver 6,000 letters before returning home to his life of lavish. While there, he convinces children to write letters to an unknown man who lives at the top of the mountain in order to receive gifts in return. There, he learns to turn his life around and become a good man, and decides to stay in old Smearensburg.
Great one. Off the top of the noggin, too.
Yeah.
Describing this movie kind of makes it sound creepy in a way.
It's fantastic.
Oh, it's fantastic. But
It's
do kind of
hilarious.
I don't understand how this works with becoming whatever you would consider Santa Claus or like Father Time or however, like one of those people like the Headless Horseman, one of those tales that became so much of a tale that it grew and grew until it was solidified into existence.
Yep.
Because that's kind of what happened at the end of this movie. Does he end up? Does his wife come back from the dead and become Mrs. Claus, or is he lonely in North Pole? His wife's in heaven, and he's alone.
No, Santa Claus. What's his name? Klaus is dead. He went to heaven to live with his wife, and then once a year he is now magic. He's a saint, Saint Klaus, and so once a year he comes back and delivers gifts to the whole world on Christmas.
Who makes him
He does in heaven
with his wife?
with his Russian elves.
That's nice.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but his
all
Russian
theory. I mean, the guy at the
I
end
just
says,
wanted him
I
to
don't
be
know
with his
how it
wife at the
happens, but once a year I see my friend.
Yeah, I'm just glad he's not stuck stranded in the North Pole.
No. Man, he makes some sick birdhouses. I was like, I should start doing that.
Yeah, they're tight and they're very simple in manner.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably make it. I wouldn't want to try. I have wanted to, like, I mean, I'm not going to do it because I know mom and dad are going to listen to this and be like, that's a terrible idea.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were going to be like, you should do that.
No, I just want to go out into the woods, like deep into the woods, and cut down a tree with an
Why?
axe.
Oh, like a big one?
8 inches around diameter.
Why do you want to do that?
Just want to do it, man.
If
I
you
want an
cut one
axe.
this big around, I think you'd be fine if it fell on you.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
just got to aim for the top? Well, most of the time, when you see people avoiding things that are falling straight ahead, they run in the
Out.
line of the tree. You
Run
just gotta
towards the
other way.
base.
Yeah.
And then just hold on.
That would be crazy. Wild ride. But yeah, I told Hudson that, and he was like, all you got to do is tie a rope to one side, then you start cutting tree.
We'll tie a rope and then do what with the other side of the rope? Pull it
Tie
tied
it.
to something else?
Yeah, and then it falls to that. You tie it to another tree, and it falls to that side.
But you cut a little
That little triangle thing.
and it's going to fall the other way.
Yeah, but you know, you've seen those people, professionals that are doing it with chainsaws. You see the one where the guy's just like ragdolled because he gets like flung. I mean, like, you
You mean the one when he cuts off the palm tree and then the thing slingshots?
And his legs look like they just
that
broke
was
into
hilarious.
dust. I mean, he couldn't have came out of that okay.
No. He broke
His
a
whole
bunch
body
of
got
bones.
whiplash.
Daryl broke his ribs.
No. Oh.
Bench
Poor
pressing.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I know you don't understand.
I told him.
Breaking how many?
Just one. And
Well, I
didn't
know-
puncture a lung.
I know. Oh, he didn't?
No.
I don't know how much the punctured lung really affected me because I was in such pain from the broken ribs.
I think you were in pain from the breathing from the punctured lung.
Oh, if you break your ribs,
he's in pretty brutal pain.
I broke 4 ribs, so I was in 4. I was in 4 times the amount of pain that you see
break your
Daryl in
ribs,
right now.
Your back ribs or your front ribs?
I think on the back. And then a rib speared my freaking lung. And I had 2 casts on both arms.
Oh my
Gosh.
god, that was so funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be rated most miserable I've ever been in my whole entire
That was
life.
so funny. I was looking at a picture of that recently.
Oh man, I see it like I'll look at it every time. The absolute just loss of hope I have in that hospital bed once they taped up my other arm. just
Also, when
makes
they
me
put
laugh.
the neck brace on, that's when I just lost it. Is
Well,
that
yeah, I mean-
comfortable? No.
Also, like I don't know what was going on in that hospital, but it's like people with colds and like elderly people, and like I'm surprised somebody didn't stand up and be like, "Will you guys help this kid?"
Oh yeah, because everyone else looks like not nearly
They're
as bad
sitting
as
up
you.
straight in their chair.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like
Zach's like, I mean,
draped
Casper
over the
White,
handrail. Still cracking jokes
That's
the
what I
whole
was
time.
thinking. I was like, God, can y'all freaking help this guy already?
Yeah, and then they gave me painkillers. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, I never looked back.
I wonder what you would have to be doing. Yeah. I wonder what you would have to be doing in the waiting room to where they felt the need to like
I didn't have enough air to scream.
yeah. But like, what? Maybe if you're bleeding.
What did I say when they gave me fentanyl? Because they gave me fentanyl once. For the most part,
and you said,
I
I
think
think I just found my new favorite drug.
I think I found my new
like,
thing.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my god.
Oh man, I was making some terrible jokes, even like right after the accident.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like, you know, a lot of those people. Dr. Van Meter was there. I was like, oh shit.
Nah, it was Dr. Bodie, and I was talking to him. Like, yeah, that's my brother. We were shooting the shit for a little bit. He's a big time doc too. Like,
oh man,
head of his field, and he was over there checking on you.
Man,
Yeah,
I was in good hands.
yeah, it was hilarious.
That wasn't like the time you flipped the golf cart on me and they were like, "Do you think it's broken?" No, I'm a doctor. That's not broken.
It wasn't though.
It wasn't. He was a good doctor.
Yeah.
But this time everybody knew something was broken.
Yeah. Ooh.
I just didn't know what. I wish y'all took a picture of me in my whitest form.
Yeah. It was bro. I mean, I got some photos of you from that.
Oh man.
Yeah. So this movie is all about like the letter writing side of Christmas.
Yeah.
So I texted mom and said, "Do you happen to have any letters that we like wrote Santa?" And she said she would look and she found one from you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Dear Santa, I have been a very good boy this year. I want Ratchet and Clank and another PS2 controller. John has not been nice to me. He needs coal.
No way.
Love, Zach.
No way I said that.
Can you believe that?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I made it up. I was wondering if I could get you.
No, I would have said something about my family, how much I love them, something like that. All right, but that that actually brings me to a game, and it's called Dear Santa. Now, here are our contestants. We've got Emily, we've got Kim, we've got Mark, and we've got Arvin. I'm going to read Arvin.
Never even heard that.
I'm going to read their letter to Santa, and you tell me who you think wrote that letter, okay?
Who done it?
All right, first one. Dear Santa, there are 3 of my Nintendo games set up for you. You can play them if you have time. There are also some cookies me and Mom made. The games are Super Mario, Bart's Nightmare, and Buster Bust Loose. And my new one, Super Mario, is missing. The system is in my living room. Please clean my room. They didn't ask for anything. So who do you think wrote that?
Room. How the hell am I supposed to know?
Does it sound like an Emily, a Kim, a Mark, or an Arvin?
An M?
Emily, a Kim, a Mark, or an Arvin?
Well, it sounds like a dude.
Okay,
Mark. Is this a game you found online?
Mm-mm. I just took pictures of letters. Just put one. We can.
Oh, okay. What are the 2 dudes' names?
Mark and Arvin. Mark and Arvin.
I'm gonna go with Arvin.
Arvin, okay.
Sounds like a dork who plays games.
Next one. Dear Santa, you make anything? Do you have magic? I would like to have a magic wand so I can help my mom and dad with their chores. I would like to have a hoverboard so I can ride on the driveway better. I would like to have a robot that looks like me so I can play with it. I was kind to my dad for helping with his chores. From
Mark.
Mark, okay.
I was laying on chick, but then he got a hoverboard, helped his dad.
Yep. All right, so now we go to the next one. Dear Santa, my name is
Emily.
I am 7 years old. How are the elves doing? How are the elves going? What I'd like for Christmas is Dog Man and Cat Kid. I live with my pet snake and my mom and dad and my little sister and my little brother. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Bye.
What is the other girl's name?
You said it would be Emily or Kim. Who did you put?
I'm going Kim.
Okay. And then the last one is, Dear Santa, I don't want all the other 9 things on my list I sent my father, Dad. I only want the puppy. Every time I think about not getting a puppy, it makes me sadder and sadder. I just want one. One little puppy. Just one. All I'm asking for is one little puppy. Perhaps a Labrador, German Shepherd, or a Husky. Thank you if I discover a puppy in a box under a tree. Love.
Emily.
All right. Do you want to mix anything up, or do you think you're...
Love them. Locked in.
All right. So you mixed up Kim and Arvin, but you got 2 right. You got Emily right, and you got Mark right.
That's pretty good.
Mark wanted the robot, the magic wand. Emily wanted the puppy. Kim wanted her room cleaned, and then Arvin wanted
A
Dog
puppy.
Man and Cat Kid, whatever the hell that is.
Ah.
Hey, you did pretty good. 50%.
You just searched up random letters to Santa?
Yeah. I mean, it took a minute. I would do this next time if you wanted to play it yourself.
No, I'm about to set one up right now. Just kidding.
Okay.
I just wanted to see a classic one. I bet there's hilarious ones.
Yeah, well, let's do that next time.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got all of Christmas.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold off on all the
I just
games
found the
have.
one from Emily. Isn't that
Yeah,
funny?
I didn't go dumpster diving in the internet. I found the first one. All right, I got a question for you, and I want to see how you feel about this. Elf on the Shelf.
Hate it.
I think it's cruel.
I think it's look at me, look at me.
Oh yeah, people love making videos, and also they're like cutting up their kids' clothes, or like you've never seen those.
They're doing that
They'll
shit.
cut up their kids' clothes when they're sleeping, put an elf right beside their bed, and put scissors by the elf.
That's ridiculous.
And then they're like, there was one funny one I saw.
I bet they wouldn't do that if they didn't post a picture and video of it.
No, I mean, what's the point? If
I
you're
don't
not getting
care if
attention?
you aren't posting it. I don't
Yeah.
want to see your elf.
Yeah, but I saw this one that was kind of funny. So this, and it could have been staged. Most of the stuff is, but I can usually tell when it's staged.
Mm-hmm.
But so this wife, like this daughter and this wife are like, the husband's napping in the bed, and the daughter runs up to the husband or the dad and is like, Dad, look at what the elf did to your face. He drew all over your face. And he's just got like just shit and Sharpie all over his face. And he's like, oh yeah? The elf did that, huh? I thought that was pretty funny. At least don't take it out of the kids, because the kids are going to be traumatized by this whole thing.
So the dad did to himself?
No, the mom did it to the dad, and then they blamed it on the elf. And he had to
that's
keep
so
up
funny.
with the lie. And he was like, well, maybe the elf is going to do something to mommy next time she goes to sleep. And she's like, the elf better not.
That's funny.
Yeah, so that's fun.
But why would the elf be mean?
The elf is supposed to be a messenger to Santa.
So why is he doing mean shit?
Maybe you did some bad shit. So maybe if the kids are acting up one day, you cut up their clothes, put a pair of scissors by the elf, and you're like, the elf knows. And then you have peaceful kids for a month.
Ah.
I mean, it's cruel.
I
I
mean,
don't-
if that's
if
what
it's like that, if you got a Hellraiser.
If the kid's being bad, then I like it.
Hey, yeah, if you don't
But
care
are you
about the
just like
pajamas.
this nice little sweet kid, and the elf is just playing pranks on him all damn?
Yeah, then you're just a
December?
bad parent.
Yeah.
If you got a nice kid. Like, pranking Forrest.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest seems too nice for all that.
Too nice.
He would be torn up.
Yeah. Now Finn,
Finn might need a little elf on the shelf
you can elf him
correctment.
up.
He's got a pet snake now. Doesn't he? Kalen was holding that snake.
Yeah, but he doesn't have it yet, and
I
hopefully
thought
he
that
doesn't
was in
listen
their
to this
house.
pod
Why?
because he's getting it.
Oh, well, I mean, there's a lot of reasons the kids shouldn't listen to this pod, because I'm sure we're going to say something about the reality of the Christmas season.
Oh, true.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'm not going to...
I'm gonna text Caitlin just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, don't let your kids watch this. Warning. 30 minutes in. We might spoil Crimin. Oh, man. So another classic Dana. I love, now that you told me about how Dana will tell a story, but will just laugh the whole time, and then I just start dying laughing without any knowledge of what the hell's going on. And
Yeah.
he did this twice on 2 separate days about the same movie.
Yeah.
He goes, man, I gotta ask you something. Have you seen Bad Santa 2? And he just loses. I'm like, what?
Face in palms.
I know.
Just red as a tomato.
I said, no. And he said, it's bad, but it's so good. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I know about that movie.
He laughs his ass off.
I know. I love a good Dana. Just laugh. I mean, Dana has me laughing at some parts. There's this guy that was like working at my neighborhood today. And I won't go into specific trades or anything. I'm sure he doesn't watch. But Dana goes, oh, what's that guy's name? I said, oof. I don't know that. I just call him Cigarette. And then like we're showing him this like door that needs to be moved because these toilets are messed up, whatever. And I mean, I'm just like chuckling to myself because like this dude is like 3 feet away from both of us, and it's just like you're breathing in 2nd-degree burn. And so Dana just like, we walk outside, we're like, all right, thanks, man. Like, just take care of this, thank you. Walk outside to the next house we're looking at, and he goes, that guy smells like he was birthed in an ashtray. And I was like, I told you, that's cigarette for you.
Yeah, there's a guy who comes by the office periodically, and he's a cigarette. And every time he comes to my office,
Pisses me off.
we shake hands,
Oof.
and I have to wash my hands as soon as he leaves,
6 times.
or I will throw up.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's bad, man.
And I mean, I think everyone that smokes cigarettes is kind of like, I must not smell the best. But I love the hobby so much.
I think that they just kind of don't realize.
Did you ever work in a food industry?
Not really. I was a host once.
I smoked cigarettes to be cool with some people for a minute in the food industry. Never got into it too much, but
But
boy,
you get
was it a fun
breaks if you
time.
do it.
Huh?
You get to take breaks.
No, I just did it. It was like it was at Jay Christopher's.
Shift's over.
Sophomore, and everyone's like, cigarette? Zach, cigarette? And I'm like, cigarette?
That was my nickname in high school.
Absolutely, I'll take a cigarette.
They used to call me Puff Sullivan.
And they'd be like, bro, you're holding that cigarette weird. I'm like, oh.
That's how we do it.
What, you don't hold it with both hands?
Sorry, I'm just used to smoking 2 at the same time.
Sorry, man. I got the hundreds. But yeah, it's tough, especially because, like, I mean, I think I kind of got it figured out, but asthma.
Huh?
Asthma, wheezing, not a good combo with some cigarettes.
What doesn't make sense about cigarettes is you can buy hundreds.
Shorts
what
are
the
the
other ones
hundreds.
called? Shorts. And the same price. And so if you're addicted to smoking, why don't you get the longs?
Well, when you're really addicted to smoking, and what I've noticed from people,
They'll
they'll
smoke
take
the whole
2
thing.
rips and trash it. Like
I'm
like
very
75%
confused by
of the
that.
cigarette. I'm like, waste.
Yeah, I don't get smoking. Like,
Aren't you
why
going to
not?
be itching for that?
They're expensive.
Yeah,
Why don't
aren't
you
you?
like hold on to it?
Yeah, put it on your tire or something.
Exactly.
Just put it somewhere.
Yeah. A bunch of people who are addicted to smoking, they never finish the damn thing.
I know. It confuses me. And then you got when I lived in Atlanta, you see the homeless people looking at they're looking for the butts.
They're dying for the shorts.
Oh, not the shorts. The shorts, like the
short
butt
shorts.
end. Like they're getting 5 rips out of this
Maybe.
cig that touch somebody else's lips.
And just consider yourself lucky if you run upon an ashtray that has been cleaned in a while.
Oh my gosh, that would be a jackpot.
That's damn.
Jackpot!
You might as well find that thing at the end of a rainbow if you're
Yeah.
homeless.
That'd be cool because I give homeless people change a lot.
Give them cigarettes.
It'd be cool to just keep a pack of cigarettes in my truck and then just be like, hey, buddy, here's 4 cigarettes. They'd be like, whoa.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
They would be way more
And you
happy.
save a lot of money.
Yeah, because, I mean,
Here you
money
go.
is just the step before they get what they actually want.
Yeah.
You
And
never know what they
They
want.
got to get
but
5. What does a pack of cigarettes cost?
I assume now, this day and age, probably about $7 buckaroos.
That's what I'm thinking. So they got to get $7. You buy a pack. You hand them 4.
Yeah, but they are greedy. They see that pack and they would be because I've had like $30, like a combination of 1 5s and 10s, whatever it was, and I was like, I got stopped. Sometimes they're really aggressive, so you're like, ugh. So I pulled out my wallet, and sometimes I'm like, I'll just show them my wallet, and it's empty 95% of the time.
Oh man, you had a full wallet.
At least $8 bills.
Look at this.
Yeah, so then I'm like, all right, I mean, I can give you a couple bucks. So I give him a couple bucks, and he's like, let me get that 10.
More.
I'm like, no, you jerk. One time I got cornered by 2 homeless guys walking down the streets of Atlanta. I had 3 $20 bills on me, and they were like, come on, man, we need it more. And I was like, I need it. I mean, I was in college at the time, and then they were like, give us at least $120. And I was like, I wasn't about to argue with that situation, so I gave him a $20 bill.
Yeah, man, sometimes it's intense.
I know. Sometimes you have to give the money up.
In Alabama, and I was in like this gas station parking lot. And this guy got in between like my door and me, and I was like, "Here, Just take it, man. Just get lost.
Yeah, thank goodness you
intense.
weren't still working on the job site. You remember that crack pipe Dad thought you had?
Oh, man, that was so funny.
He would have been like, "Give me that crack pipe."
It was copper pipe. I mean, if Dad runs into your copper stash, he's going to think that
Oh my gosh!
you still got the copper stash going?
Yeah, but I gave up on finding more copper.
What are you going to do with what you got?
Probably throw it away.
Once you found out how cheap it was?
Give it to like an electrician. They always collect the wire. Yeah, I went to Home Depot. You can buy 30 feet of copper. Hell, less than $100.
Yeah.
The tungsten block would be sick, but those get expensive.
Yeah, you need to start taking all the tungsten out of houses.
Yeah, those houses would never stand. It'd have to be ranches.
It'd have to be on the first floor, that's for sure.
Did you do your draft of?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can find my phone.
All right.
You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
All right.
Best things about Christmas draft.
Better get this right.
Jesus Christ.
Thank God. They want you to go to hell. Yep. Number one, Jesus.
Jesus.
The real reason for the
season.
Nice.
Again.
This movie, it has Christmas is already a thing before Santa Claus. You know? They're like, on Christmas, we're going to give a bunch of gifts.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of Jesus-y.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Also, in the new Grinch, the cartoon Grinch, great movie,
Correct.
they sing Jesus songs.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Thought that was a little bit surprising. All right. Number two, my first, I guess. I'm going to go with giving gifts.
That was my number 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Different than accepting gifts.
I like accepting gifts, but giving gifts is cool.
Giving
now
gifts,
that I
that's
have
what-
some money, I'll probably hit. I'm not doing all the holidays, but I think y'all popped out so many kids so fast, but probably birthdays and
You don't
Christmas.
have to give kids gifts.
I gave Finn a birthday gift last birthday.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Oh, are you giving him nothing? That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you probably don't know this because you aren't involved in the text, but now that we all have kids,
Oh,
they
y'all
all
did the
drew a name.
333.
I don't think that you need to get anything.
Okay, cool. Thank goodness. I'll do birthdays.
Kids' gifts are so stupid.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't
like,
want to give them
a
money because then
toy,
Caitlin's
and
going
then
to pocket a
it's
$20
gonna
bill.
suck.
Yeah,
I don't
they
even
might
know
not
what
even
you
like
give
it.
kids.
Yeah,
You give
I'm
them
gonna give them
clothes
bail bonds
or something that they can really use. And
Remember when Meemaw gave us bail bonds? I thought it was dumb as shit. And then I was 20, and she was like, "Here are your bail bonds. They're worth twice as much now." And I was like, "Oh, I get it now. $800, whatever it was."
we got that much money?
It probably wasn't that much. Maybe like 600, 500, something like
Wow,
that.
that's beast.
All right, Christmas Eve.
That is on my next one as well. We have the same
We
exact
had the same
list.
3 so far.
Christmas Eve is the best.
It's better than Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas, you're also like, also we're old now, so I understand the thrill of like kids and Christmas, but I love
Even back in the day, I liked Christmas Eve, but that was kind of because of our family traditions and stuff.
I like the family traditions more than I like Christmas
We
Day.
used to get all the siblings a gift. And then
Yeah.
we all got gifts.
Yeah, now I don't get nearly as many gifts.
Those are
but I don't have to spend nearly as much money.
Yeah.
So that's tight.
I mean, it's still
Actually,
fun.
yeah, I didn't even spend that much money.
And
back
then you
in the
make
day.
a nice dinner, and then you're excited for Christmas. Probably catch a movie.
Hang out, drink some nog.
It's great.
Christmas
It's
Eve
probably
is
my
beast.
favorite day of the year, especially back when I was growing up.
Christmas Eve is tight.
My number 2, I'm gonna go with the vacation days. You get 2 days off from.
Yeah, that's my 8th one.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
mixed
wow.
it up there.
And when you're in high school, especially, I mean, you get like 3 weeks off around Christmas.
True. My number 3, I'm going to go eggnog. The only time.
It's on my list, but
I
I'm
know.
surprised you put it so high.
I mean, I don't even I don't buy eggnog. It's not in my fridge right now.
It's in mine. Got
But
it for Klaus.
Yeah, but it's dope.
Yesterday was the official start of the season between Klaus, the pajamas, and the eggnog.
It started.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the food.
Dude.
Great food. Christmas Eve, Christmas spread always slaps, especially with Mom. We were talking about this the other day, but do you remember it was Taylor's first Christmas with the family?
Was it the 7-course, whatever?
11. And Mom called us all pussies because we were like, I can't eat anymore.
Yeah, did she tell us it was 11 courses?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe that was our fault, but she
mean-
must have made some really good
Well,
dish.
she was given the portions and they seemed small, but once you do 11 of them,
You're like,
it was
chill
Mom's
the
best
hell out.
spread.
Yeah. I don't remember anything about the spread, but I remember that.
There was shrimp scampi that was delicious.
Beast.
And
Shrimp
soup.
scampi seems pretty thick. I mean, it's got a thick sauce.
Wasn't the no noodles though, just the shrimp.
Oh, that's the best part.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say getting presents.
Yeah, that's about right there with me.
Yeah, I love getting presents. I can't lie.
Yeah,
You ask for things,
awesome.
you get it. Sick. Now I'm running out of things to ask for. I got the Traeger last year, and I mean, that seemed like a super sweet gift. And after that, I'm like, I don't really.
You got anything cool you're asking for this year?
I asked for clothes, watch
Clothes?
box, couple watches, couple pairs of shoes.
Oh, nice.
I mean, you saw my Christmas list. You practically copied it to the T.
Oh, coming from the guy who copied the shoes that I asked for.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I was the one that told you Burks, and then
Well,
you were
the
like,
other pod, you can go check it.
"You're actually you're serious right now."
Yeah.
No, you're not.
You always bitch.
You're not. I don't even bitch anymore.
Whoa.
We used to bitch all the time. It would be like,
What do you mean? I'm wearing Birkenstocks right now.
"That's not the type I want. Don't do this."
Suck an egg.
You know I was the one. Don't do this.
But you got my favorite boots on there that I wear every
I
single day.
did
of my
ask you
life.
about those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we used to be way worse with like, Zach, you go first.
Oh, no.
When we were ordering food and stuff.
Yeah, but the opposite.
No.
John, you go first. And then whenever I ordered, Zach'd be like, make that too.
Yeah, right. You always wanted what I had, bro. It was embarrassing.
No.
You said.
You know why I would order the same thing as you is because if it looked good, I knew you wouldn't share, so I might
never
as well
shared.
risk it, or like at least give me a bite.
Well, also there would be times at dinner if we were eating dinner and I wasn't paying attention, and they're like, "You guys ready to order?" And I'd be like, and then John would be like, "Oh, I want this," and I'd be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I
See?
get that as well."
See?
Yep, it works out.
Okay. My next one, getting drunk. Now, I haven't been drinking lately, but can't deny a good time.
Yeah, yeah. My eggnog had whiskey in it.
Yeah, and you get to get drunk on Christmas Eve and then
What
Christmas.
type of liquor do you put in eggnog?
I think whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay. All right. I think I'm out of them, but I'll say snow as an unsung hero.
Is that all of them?
Not Georgia snow, but
Days,
like
food,
actual snow.
I like the pajamas.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them now, but it's the only I only wear them on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I need to. I need to get with mom.
I
I
just
want to
wish.
I want to pick out the pajamas this year because
Is
sometimes
mom gonna buy you a pair?
I hope so, or I got to buy myself one.
I bought myself some, and the cool thing about that is I got crisp.
Yeah, you get whatever you want there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, this shirt's a little too tight. I'll never wear this again.
Lights, Christmas lights.
I said snow. New socks. I don't need any. Mom asked me today. She said, "Are you good on socks and underwear?" I was like, "Please, God, yes." And usually you'll ask mom
Please
for
God,
like,
yes, you are good, or please God, yes, you need it.
please, no more socks.
No more
undies. Yeah. And then you'll ask mom for like a certain pair of socks or a certain pair of underwear, and she always does it with the socks. She'll find them at like Ross or something.
Yeah.
But she'll get you a 6-pack of like ankle socks, and you're like, delightful.
Yeah.
Do you wear ankle socks?
No, never.
I don't either.
Sometimes I'll wear those no-show one now.
No
Wearing
show.
The tennis
Like the ones you
shoes.
put in on rack room shoes to try on shoes.
Kind of like that, but
Dancer
people
slippers?
buy those now.
Oh, whoa.
You wear them so you look like you're not wearing socks,
Nice.
but you are.
Trendy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm out.
The movies.
Movies. Oh yeah,
Christmas
the movies should have been.
And
higher
then
up.
Christmas parties.
Christmas parties are tight.
The unsung hero.
All right. So yeah, this movie, it's just, if you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're doing. It's phenomenal. It will bring all the emotions that you need to have a fulfilling day, and then just spread the joy, I guess.
I think the rest of the month we have 4 Christmases next week, and then Elf and Grinch.
4 Christmases, Elf and Grinch.
Do you think you like Elf or Grinch more?
OG Jim Carrey?
Yeah,
Then definitely Elf.
definitely.
Actually, I like Elf better than all the Grinches.
yeah.
Any of
those-
the animated ones, any of them.
Grinch is a good movie.
Yeah, it's very good, and I haven't seen it. I just watched Elf.
But
when
no, I'm
we were-
asking now because once we give it a rating, we'll know. I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
think they're probably pretty close. Grinch is
Yeah.
funny. Elf's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say this is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. So I will be shocked if I'm like, damn, Elf is a 9.4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a hard time to get in the 9s. I just watched the voice of the guy in Klaus, Jesper. You'd recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
And he is in the new Hunger Games movie, which I just watched.
Oh yeah, you saw it?
Me and Taylor
Did you
went.
like it?
Oh yeah, it's beast. I'd give it like a 7.9
Okay.
off the top of the dome rating.
Top of the dome.
And he's like the little TV announcer. If you like Hunger Games, it's really
He's the
cool.
guy that's like saying like all the stuff that's douche into the microphone when they're doing their stuff.
Yeah, but it's not the same character. He looks like him, but this movie is like 65 years
No,
before.
I've seen clips of the guy you're talking about.
That's Jesper.
Okay. Wow.
And if you like Hunger Games and the Hunger Games world, it's pretty cool because, you know, there's some stuff that like has to do with the other movies. I'd say if you like Fantastic Beasts, I like the first one, the Harry Potter movie.
I don't know if I watched the last one.
The other two aren't very good,
Yeah.
but the first one's pretty good. And this is probably a little better than that.
All they gotta do is put in enough effort on the first movie for people to be like, oh, it's a trilogy. And then they're like, okay, well, maybe the third one will be better.
Yeah, okay. The second one was pretty bad, but maybe the third one will come back.
Then you got 3 freaking movies right there. And
But
you lose
that-
a little bit of money, but
Well, they screwed up because they douched Johnny Depp because of Amber Heard.
yeah.
And that
But
guy
now people are back on Amber Heard's side.
Really?
I don't know.
That's a thing?
I think I've heard it. Could. I mean, I'm just reading comments, but they're like, I feel
Is
so
Amber
bad
Heard
for
going to be in
Amber.
Aquaman 2?
I hope not.
I didn't see
I
her
hope
in the
they don't
trailer.
even
They
make
played it before this
Aquaman
movie.
2, dog.
No, Aquaman 2 is about to come out.
It's like I hope it's James Gunn wrote it. Yeah. Thank you.
I don't think he did. I think it had been before his time.
Well, James Gunn is like all of DC now, so
I think
DC
he might
is
have
about to
edited
get
it.
fired
Yeah.
because James Gunn does good work.
I wonder what he'll be his first movie.
I think it's like he's doing the new cast of like he recasted Superman. Dude looks just like Henry Cavill.
Got to get rid of Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Get a younger version.
I mean, that's kind of true though.
Henry Cavill's got to be like 40 years old.
Yeah,
He
get
was
rid of
in
him.
Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he was tiny and skinny.
Yeah.
And that's an old movie.
Yeah,
He was
so
probably
get rid of him.
18, and that was probably like 2001. So yeah, he's probably right around 40.
Get rid of Gal Gadot. Get rid of all of them.
Gal Gadot's trim stick.
Get rid of Flash. I mean, she's still like probably like same age as Henry Cavill.
Gal Gadot.
I bet. I mean, I'm not saying she's not super attractive and could be a good Wonder Woman for 1 or 2 more movies, but I am saying,
Might as well fix it while you can.
amen.
Yeah.
There's definitely a girl out there that could better portray a younger Wonder Woman.
Did you finish Loki?
Definitely get rid of Flash. I think they'll do that first.
Oh yeah, Flash is dead.
The movie was good, but that dude sucks.
Yeah.
Did I
just-
finish Loki? Yeah. No.
I hear it's really good.
I don't think I watched the last
haven't watched it.
episode of Loki.
I hear that's really good.
I've seen the clips, so like I end up seeing clips, and I'm like, oh,
I
seen
know,
it.
you know what happens?
Yeah,
Man, you got to get off the talk.
I know.
I don't watch talk.
Really?
Then I never get anything ruined for me.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah.
What do you do, social media wise?
Instagram. It's basically like TikTok, but you're just like a little bit late.
Yeah. This is hilarious. Yeah, seen it.
Yeah, TikTok's just like a couple weeks later. So
Yeah,
maybe that's what makes you a Gen Z.
I'm up to date.
You're at least a Zillennial because you TikTok.
That's the word. Zillennial.
Zillennial. Taylor's a Zillennial.
Yep. Well, Taylor is one I think it makes me want.
Well, she likes to say it. I say you're a millennial.
Okay.
I know.
Whatever.
But she likes to be a Zillennial.
Nice. Good for her.
Yeah.
I don't care what you call me.
As long as
All
you
right.
don't call me broke.
Yeah. All right. That's it. You
Yep.
good? Cool.